Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and I'm working on a 6x12 pocket page layout featuring photos from my trip to New York, and specifically this was night 1 of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And I really want to focus with this layout on my friends. There were 4 of us together, myself and 3 friends. And these 2 came on the trip with me, and this is my friend who actually lives in New York, so it was really easy for her to just come into the city and meet us for the play. And we're all Harry Potter fans, and so we were very excited to see this. And I would have gone to see this by myself. I bought tickets before my other friends, actually. That was part of what prompted this trip, is I got them first and then they wanted to come along. So I would have gone alone, but this was way more fun seeing it with friends, because then we got to talk about it and analyze it and what did we think about it compared to the books and the movies and all of that. So I really loved that I was able to see this with some good friends. With all of that said, I do still want to definitely stick with a Harry Potter theme as well. So I have pulled out my numerous Harry Potter embellishments and papers and cards and all of that to see what I can work in here to make it fit for friendship and Harry Potter. So when I went through my stash of cards, I actually decided I wanted probably one each of something Harry Potter and something friendship related. So this is the one I have pulled out for the friend part. Find your tribe and love them hard. And I love that the color matches. It's not perfect to this, but it definitely has kind of a yellowy gold tone to it. And you can see that in all of these different photos in various places. So I definitely want to use that, but I'll probably alter it somehow. I don't know if I'll splatter on it or stamp on it or something, but it's kind of flat, or it feels flat the way it is. So I'll alter it in some way. Then I have to figure out what do I want to do with the rest of the photos, because there's kind of a lot happening in all of them. And then I need to find a Harry Potter themed card for this pocket. As I think about how I'm going to decorate this page and embellish it, I was looking at this photo and I think I want to pull in some red along with the other colors, because 3 of us are Gryffindors, and then we have our other friend, we had one Hufflepuff. So I have lots of red here that I could use, and it would probably be up here, I'm guessing, maybe here, maybe in this corner even, because I do have some blank space. I just don't want to cover up this design or the bird's nest here, because that's a huge part of the outside of the theater, or it was at the time before all the rebranding stuff happened. So I think I want to work in red. I'm just not sure how. So I went into my phrase labels that are Harry Potter themed and pulled out the ones that have red in them. And some of these might work and some won't. Like this says Nimbus 2000. That doesn't really go. I mean, it's Harry Potter themed, but there are no brooms here. So I'm thinking it might be witchcraft and wizardry, and I'd have to cut it apart because I think it's too big really to fit the way it is. There isn't enough space to make it work. King's Cross Station doesn't really work. Owl Post, maybe I could make that work. There are no owls right here, but maybe. Muggle I like, because we technically are muggles, we're not witches, so I might be able to fit that in. Boarding the train doesn't really work, and then I have fire breathing dragon. That doesn't really work either. So it's probably going to be one of these 3 or a combination thereof. I figured out that I don't want to do anything with these yet until I have this card, because that might determine the direction in which I go, depending on what I find. So I think I'm going to do that first. I'll try to find the card here, then I'll figure out what to do with these. I think I have found a card that will work. I picked this one. It says Mischief Managed. This was unforgettable, which is true at the date. And I could do some stamping or bring in some red maybe on some of that as well. I could maybe even use one of these on there. And then I wondered about possibly switching these pockets. I don't want to switch this because I don't want the photos kind of all lined up. So I do want one on the right hand side, which means I can only switch these pockets. So I'll do what I'm going to do with these cards and then figure out, do I want to keep them the way I had originally planned, or do I want to move them? But at least I know now this is what I have to work with. For this card, I have put it in my handy dandy little box here because I am going to do some splattering. I'm going to use my Heidi Swap Color Shine in black and just do a little bit around the card, just enough to add a little something. I've done the splattering on this one in the black and I love it, so that's good. But then I decided for this card, I don't want black on there because it's already black and white. I decided I'm going to go with gold instead. Now I have this card done, so you can see the splattering for this card, and I think that's just enough because I may still decide to cover up something down here with one of those red labels. So after I did the splattering and I laid everything out, I did decide to make some changes. I have moved around basically all of these 4 pockets. I like that I have this sign and this sign in opposite corners here, opposite ends of the layout. I just like the look of it better, and I like this configuration better for these cards. So I think I have that set. And then on here, I want to do the witchcraft and wizardry to bring in some of the red, and I've already cut that. I haven't adhered it yet, but I will, and I think I'm just going to go right down there to the lower left. So I was trying to figure out what to do up here because I still want to bring in some red, and I pulled out this sticker sheet that I have, and I think what I'm going to do is take out one of the wax seal stickers here, and I'll layer it with something from here. I have these stickers as well, and I think maybe the glasses, I could do the Deathly Hallow symbol as well. Really, I could do any of these and they would fit. Ooh, I kind of like Hedwig. Maybe I'll do Hedwig. I don't know. I'm gonna see which one I like the best and then I'll put it on the photo. So when I was looking at the stickers, because the red background on the seal is pretty dark, I wanted something lighter. So I decided the glasses might not show up very well. And I think I'm gonna save Hedwig for a subsequent layout. I have lots of pictures from both nights 1 and 2. And I could probably make that work somewhere else. So I decided to go with this. I took the seal sticker and then I layered the Deathly Hallow sticker on top. And I'm thinking I will just put it up here in the corner. Yes, because then I have red here, here, and here. Kind of a visual triangle, and it brings the eye around the page. Let's see, how do I want it though? Do I want it overlapping the building a little bit? Maybe. Slightly off kilter? How about that? Let's see. Yep, I think I'm going with that. This one might be done. I think the only thing left is, do I want to add something here? So I'll think about that and then I'll be back. For this card, I decided to take out these stickers, all these tiny little things from the movies and books. And so I decided I would just use the little golden key from when they had to choose the correct key to get past a little obstacle. If you've read the books and seen the movies, you know what that is. But I won't give any spoiler alerts in case people are under a rock and don't know anything about it. So I put that on there. And I think that's all I'm going to do with that. And it was just to bring in a little gold instead of the red. And I think that's it. I'm going to put these in the pockets. Well, I put everything in the pockets and I actually did my journaling too. So here's the top. There's the middle row. There's the bottom. So here is another fun one finished for New York. Thanks for watching.